Hello dear students, in numerical methods of interpolations, today we will discuss Newton's divided difference interpolation formula for unequal intervals. So difference interpolations formula of Newton's. First we explain what is divided difference. See, let y equal to fx be the given function, then this is the x column x0, x1, x2, x3 up to xn, and here is given y equal to fx with a given function, y0 equal to f of x0, y1 equal to f of x1, y2 equal to f of x2. On substituting the values of different values of x, x1, x2, x3 up to xn, and we will get the different values of the y column, that is y0 f of x0, y1 f of x1, y2 f of x2, y3 f of x3 dot dot dot, and the last one is yn f of x1. The first order divided difference of fx for the argument x0 x1 is denoted by like this capital bracket of x0 x1, or by this is the operator of divided difference, and it is defined by y1 minus y0 divided by x1 minus x0. So this is the basic idea about the divided difference. This is the operator of del cross of y0. This is the divided differences, and it is defined by y1 minus y0 divided by x1 minus x2. Now for the second order, similarly, thus del of y0 is y1 minus y0 divided by x1 minus x0. Del of y1 equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Del of y2 is y3 minus y2 divided by x3 minus x2, etc. Here is del of y0. So start from y1 minus y0 divided by x1 minus x2, means more than one values. Here is y1, so start from y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Here is del of y2, it means y3 minus y2 divided by x3 minus x2, etc. Similarly, for the second order, del square y0 is del of y1 minus del of y0 divided by x2 minus x0. Del square y1 is del of y2 minus del of y1 divided by x3 minus x1, and del square y2 equal to del of y3 minus del of y2 divided by x4 minus x2. So this is the second order of divided differences. Now in the sequence of first, second and third is del cube y0 equal to del square y1 minus del square y0 divided by x3 minus x0, and del cube y1 equal to del cube y2 minus del square y2 minus del square y1 divided by x4 minus x1, etc. It is this result can also be denoted as f of x0 x1 is f of x1 minus f of x0 divided by x1 minus x0, that is known as y1 minus y1 minus y0 divided by x1 minus x0. Similarly, for the second order, this one, f of x0 x1 x2 can be defined as f of x1 x2 minus f of x0 x1 divided by x2 minus x0, and f of x1 x2 x3 can be written as f of x2 x3 minus f of x1 x2 divided by x3 minus x1, etc. So this is the process to define the divided difference result. Now Newton's divided difference interpolation formula for unequal intervals. So this is the formula of Newton's divided difference interpolation formula for unequal intervals. Y equal to fx equal to y0 plus x minus x0 del of y0. This is the operator of divided difference, plus x minus x1 of del square y0 plus x minus x0 x minus x1 x minus x2 del cube y0 plus del minus del 0 x minus x0 x minus x1 x minus x2 x minus x3 del to the power 4 of y0 plus dot dot dot. This is the formula of Newton's divided difference interpolation formula for unequal roots. And with the help of this formula, see the problems of Newton's divided difference. Determine, this is the problem, determine fx as a polynomial in x by Newton's divided difference formula for the following data. This is the data: x equal to -4, -1, 0, 2, 5, and fx equal to 1245, second is 33, third is 5, fourth is 9, and the last one is 1335. This is the x and y series of the following data, and we have to solve this polynomial with the help of Newton divided difference. Now the solution is, first you write the x values, that is -4, -1, 0, 2, 5. Then fx is written as 1245, and it is denoted as y0. So put in bracket y0. The first value of the y series is known as y0, and the second value is 33, and it is denoted as y1, and the third is 5. It is denoted by y2, and the fourth is 9. It is denoted by y3, and the last one is 1335, and it is denoted by y4. Now we derive the first divided difference, that is del of fx, fx, the first value of this del of y0. Del of y0 means difference between these two, means 33 minus 1435 45 divided by -1 plus 4, and this equal to -404. Same, write down the difference between these two. 5 minus 33 divided by 0 plus 1, and it becomes -28. Again, the difference between these two, 9 minus 5 divided by 2 minus 0, and this is 2, and it is denoted by del of y2. Again, the difference between these two, and put in the middle 1335 minus 9 divided by 5 minus 2, and write down, it becomes 442. Similarly, we have to derive the third table. Table we have already discussed. The fourth table is del square fx. So difference between these two value, this is del square y0, and it becomes -28 plus 404 divided by 0 plus 4. It becomes 94. Again, difference between these two, 2 plus 28 divided by 2 plus 1, this is 10. And difference between these two, 442 minus 2 divided by 5 minus 0, that is 88. This is del square fx. Now del cube fx. Del cube fx, the same process, difference between these two by divided difference, that is 10 minus 94 divided by 2 plus 4. It becomes -14, and it is 88 minus 10 divided by 5 plus 1, this is 13. And the last one table is del to the power 4 fx. Again, difference between these two, 13 plus 4, 14 divided by 5 plus 4, it becomes 3. So this is the process to form the table of divided difference. Now using Newton's divided difference interpolation formula for unequal intervals, fx equal to y0 plus x minus x0 del of y0 plus x minus x0 x minus x1 del square y0 plus x minus x0 x minus x1 x minus x2 del cube y0 plus x minus x0 x minus x1 x minus x2 x minus x1 x minus x2 dot 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 x del to the power 4 of y0. This is equation number 1. Now on substituting all this value of x0 and del of y0 del square of y0 del cube of y0 and del to the power 4 of y0 and value of x, we get the result is this polynomials form, that is after simplification we get the result is 3x to the power 4 minus 5x cube plus 6x square minus 14x plus 5, which is the required polynomial. So what is the process? Process is very clear. Determine, this is the problems. Determine fx as a polynomial in x by Newton's divided difference formula for the following data. You have given the value of x and the values of fx, that means y. First you form the table x fx del of fx del square fx and del of fx del square fx del cube fx and del to the power 4 fx. Difference between these two, divided difference result, and put in the middle. Same process, all the table and write down in the formula of Newton's divided difference formula, and we will get the required polynomial of the result. So this is the process to find Newton's divided difference formula of interpolation for unequal roots. Okay, thank you.